So we have officially turned that page to December 2024, the last month of the year. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at the most notable Air Jordan releases coming up for the month and see what we're copping and what we're passing on. Now, according to the release calendar, on December 2nd, we actually have two Air Jordan sneakers scheduled to be released. Both are women's exclusives. The first one is the Air Jordan 12 Phantom, and the other one is the Air Jordan 4 Net. And it's in a white colorway. It looks like the Pure Money Platinum 4s that we got back in the day. Now, let's talk about the Air Jordan 12 for a second. It's not horrible, right? I personally am going to pass on it. I don't think I need it. Got other sneakers look similar to that. Don't really think I need to spend my money on it. Now, these Air Jordan 4s, though, these joints are horrible. I mean, god awful. I think these are the most ridiculous sneakers the Jordan brand has tried to make a thing in quite a while. I don't understand the whole why you gotta put the net, the cone thing all over the sneaker. I just think it looks bad. Some of you guys may disagree with me. Some of you guys may think it's fire. I don't really know. Now, it is a woman's exclusive, so maybe these do appeal to women, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it probably won't. I think that these are just gonna sit. I think you'll be able to find them in the Nike outlet, and I just don't really see people really going out and spending money on a sneaker that looks this ridiculous. Now, like I said, it's just my opinion. If you guys think these are fire, you like them, let me know down in the comments section below. But for me, these are god awful, and I'm definitely passing. Now, on December 6th, we have the Air Jordan 12 Solefly. And on December 7th, we have the Air Jordan 5 Reverse Metallic. And Solefly, right, the Solefly, they've done some cool things in the past. They've actually had a couple of sneakers that I really liked. Most recently, the Air Jordan 13, I think it was called like Let's Go Fishing or something like that. I actually have those. Those are actually kind of cool and pretty nice. The packaging was really, really dope on that sneaker. But overall, like the whole Solefly Air Jordan thing, you know, there really hasn't been that many great ones. You know, they had the Air Jordan 1 back in the day. But other than that, you know, a lot of them have been easy passes for a lot of people. This one right here, it's going to be another pass for me. I just don't feel like I need a brown and white Air Jordan 12. If I want to wear something brown and white, you know, I'll wear like a Travis Scott or like Mocha 3s or just something else, you know what I mean, rather than spending money on this one. Also, these kind of look like, from a distance to me, kind of look like the Alma Manure Air Jordan 12s. I know it's a different color and everything like that, but from a distance, like, you know, it kind of does remind me of the Alma Manure Air Jordan 12s. And those are going for dirt cheap. I'd rather have those because the materials are actually really, really nice. And they're going for absolutely nothing. So when it comes to the Solefly 12, let me know if you're interested in picking it up. But for me, it's going to be a pass. And like I said, on December 7th, we have the Air Jordan 5, you know, Reverse Metallic. This one has been going for retail or below retail for months upon months. I feel like this one's definitely going to sit because we have the Air Jordan 5 Reimagined Black Metallics coming here in a few months, and that's going to be a must cop for a lot of people. That's an OG colorway. This one right here I feel like is unnecessary, at least at this point in the year when we're coming to the close of 2024. I just feel like this one's going to be an easy pass for a lot of people, especially with the Reimagines on deck coming very, very soon. Now, the next two releases I want to talk about, on December 14th, we have the Air Jordan 11 in the Legend Blue colorway. And then on December 18th, we have the Air Jordan 12 in the Blueberry colorway. A lot of Air Jordan 12s for the month of December. Now, the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue, it's a dope sneaker. I mean, it's really, really nice, and it's kind of an OG, right? I mean, Michael Jordan wore this back when he was with the Bulls in an All-Star game, and I think for a lot of us, right, a lot of us that always caught the Air Jordan 11 for the year, this one's probably going to get picked up at some point, whether it's now, on release date, or into the future. When it comes to the Air Jordan 12 Blueberry, man, I actually do like it. I'm not saying it's necessary. I'm not saying I need it. And I'm not even going to say I'm going to cop it because I'll probably end up passing on it. But the colorway's pretty dope. I really like it. You know what I mean? I just don't necessarily feel like it's needed. You know, I got Air Jordan 12 Cherries. I got a bunch of Air Jordan 12s that I really, really like. And maybe if the Blueberry goes for like below retail and I can get them like really, really cheap a little bit later on, I wouldn't mind having it. I think it's a great Air Jordan 12. I like the colorway a lot. But like I said, I mean, at this point in the game, especially with everything coming out in 2025, gotta be a little bit more picky and choosy. So, you know, I'll probably just wait that one out. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on the Air Jordan 11 and the Air Jordan 12 Blueberry down below. And then on December 21st, maybe the biggest release of the month, honestly, in terms of hype, maybe not stock, but hype, and that's the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low in the Velvet Brown colorway. Now, this one right here, right, at first, when I first started seeing images of it, I really wasn't feeling it all that much, to be honest. some of the colors on it kind of looked off. You know, sometimes it looked black, sometimes it looks blue. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it in terms of photos, but photos are subjective at times. But the more I see it, and the more I see additional photos of this sneaker, man, like, this is a really dope shoe. It's a really dope shoe. I'm not saying it's better than the Fragments or the Mochas or the Reverse Mochas or the Phantoms or anything like that, man. Like, even the medium olives that just dropped, like, that colorway is super, super dope. I'm not saying that this is as good as that, right? I'm not gonna go out on a limb and say something like that. But let's just keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean, right? It's a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1. You know what I mean? It's a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1. It's gonna be tough to get. Almost impossible. You're gonna have to do all your raffles, do all your footwork, do everything you gotta do in order to try to maybe possibly get a W on the sneaker for retail. Just because it's always super, super tough, man. Like, they're not making like a million of these things, you know. Be lucky if we get like 150,000. That seems to be like what they put out for Air Jordan 1 Travis Scotts lately. You know, it's that 150,000 worldwide. You know, that's normally what they put out over the, you know, I don't know, the last couple years. That's been like the benchmark for stock. And that's not a lot. And that's not a lot, especially when you're looking at the releases for the month of December. You know, personally, a lot of them are passes for me. There's not really a whole lot coming out that I'm like, man, definitely have to have that. It's a must cop. Like, you know, maybe like one, maybe two sneakers, like, you know, outside of this one. So this one's going to have a lot of attention. And with the end of the year coming up, right, I think, and Christmas and just people spending money on other things, I think a lot of these sneakers that are coming out this month will definitely probably sit in terms of Jordan brand. Now, there's some Kobe's coming out that will probably have a little bit of attention and some other releases here or there. But by and large, in terms of Jordan brand, I mean, outside of the Air Jordan 11, which always sells no matter, you know, what people want to say. You know, a lot of people always say, I'm not picking it up, and then they end up picking it up. It's the official sneaker of Christmas, right? Every year. But the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low, man, is definitely going to be a sneaker that people definitely go after and put all their energy towards and try to, you know, actually try to cop for retail. So, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott is a must cop retail or resale or whatever. But it's a nice looking shoe, and, you know, if you're able to get it for retail, you know, I think you'd be pretty happy with it. I'm going to try for it. I'm going to try to go 5 for 5, man. I picked up every Travis Scott so far this year, so I'm going to try to pick up this last one in 2024, so. But as far as releases go, man, let me know your thoughts and opinions. What are you looking forward to coming out for the month of December? And, you know, looking into 2025, man, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive, so. This is the last month of 2024, guys. Let's enjoy it, and, you know, let's just get ready for 2025. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for your time, your attention, and all the support you guys always show me. It means the world to me, man. I can't thank you guys enough. I'll see you all in the next video real soon. I'm out. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.